Let's go. Let's go. We're alive. Let's go. Let's go. This morning, I did say gold should either break below. Let me turn that up. Gold should break below, go back. It's a sell. Or two moves I said will happen right now. It went up. CPI news. What did I do? Let me reload. Perfect. Phone hold it. Okay, now, yes. Today we had 3 CPI news today happen. Previous CPI for monthly. Yep. CPI news changed monthly. The previous one was 0.4%. Forecast 0.1. Actually 0.0. They cut it. 3.8, 3.7, 0.3, 0.2. Everything cut. Now, interest rate cutting. What does that look like? If you've been showing up, if you've been studying, you'll notice, interest rates cuts means borrowing gets cheaper. If borrowing gets cheaper, you can picture that inflation gets easier. The inflation chills out the bit. If inflation chills out a bit, if inflation chills out a little bit, what happens to the market? Assets blow up. Because it's been a pressure of growth that wants to happen. SP 500 and gold both went up. It was a good move at 7:30. Yeah, because of a pressure that's going on, the market, the reason why they really moved during the US session, except for the opening, and after that it was choppy. If anybody wonders, why did they keep getting in the chops, man? Why isn't that flowing to my way? Everything turned out correct, but later, wrong timing. What's up with that? Bro, it's pressure. We're dealing with a war and escalation and inflation, risk tightening going on right now. If inflation, oils, war, anything calms down, any factors that influence the economy calms down. Let's just immediately signs for the assets to blow up. Look at that. Right before New York session closed, price of dollar decides to drop. Interest rates, it dropped. CPI at 730, it dropped a little bit more. It dropped, it dropped, it dropped. Everything about CPI made the market, made the inflation and the risk. So, what does that mean? It was risk on mode because they pushed for the drop to happen. They're pushing it for the market to go into risk off pressure. The pressure will still be there for sure, yeah. But however, it's risk off mode, meaning they can breathe, they can take risks, flowing the money a little bit after they're not tightening up so many positions because it's the volatility and the inflation that smart money are avoiding. Oil drops. Yep, oil drops. Twice a spike drop. Ah, man. If I want to look for more opportunity on trading gold, I would wait for a pullback to a minor support level. Then, if respected, boom, it's going to continue bullish still. Something like that. Something like that. As long as it respects the internal resistance level that it broke. That's the start of the real move. As long as it respects that, potentially keep going up for a bullish move. For re-entry, I would wait for the pullback going down there. Stocks, yes, it's going up, but it doesn't seem too strong for right now in 15-minute time frame. It looks clean for 3 minutes. Zoom out. It was clean. Clean move, yes. Okay. I don't want to clap. Someone say, dang. You have any questions? No questions? Okay. What am I looking at? I'm looking at SPY. Without do shows shows a clean volume order flow. If money coming in, buyers are coming in or sellers are coming in. Simple as that. Just focus on volume for SP 500. I look at this because it shows overall if the market is willing to take a risk or it's not. Is it avoiding? I can see that type of behavior then. Expect a clean reaction happening on the actual SP 500 pair. Break of structure. New York Open, May. A resistant liquidity equal highs. It made a resistance then. Right before it closed. Smart money's like, ooh, okay. There's less activities, less volume, less people coming in, less people pressuring, manipulating the market, less people trading. Perfect! What do they do? Bam! They close their trade, hedge their fund, prepare to move for the next sessions, prepare for themselves. That's why price move like this today. Equal lows. You can see it with form. I want to see if price are willing to actually break that real resistance level. This one. That is where the equal highs are. That's where the equal highs are for the London. My bad. New York opens. New York opens. It actually opens lower. Swept the Tokyo low from yesterday, then the market shift. Break and retest behavior. Break, retest. It holds. Boom. Bullish after that. It broke and made a new higher high. Because it made a new higher high, what do you think is gonna happen? It has to balance everything out in the day. It goes back to where it started. The break of structure. That's mitigation. Mean reversals for a little bit before the session closed. Broke out. It held above the resistance that became the support. Now, question. Price may price touch the resistance level twice. Not much of a big reaction so far right now. However, price is still respecting bullish momentum. If it doesn't break below, it still can sweep the equal highs form. So we do have our trading opportunity soon if price structure shows respect of the pattern that has been showing repeatedly. Right now, for a 1 hour time frame, it's still at the high. Now, if it's at the high, I want to see a higher low. Yep. An actual body close higher low. Based on indicators, it's not always accurate. But based on the indicators telling me that liquidity is low. That equal lows from London session creator, Tokyo as well. Yesterday's Tokyo and London creator. A lot of money's been sitting right there, store. If money's sitting right there, store, that's money. That's money either. Equal highs. There we go. London swept equal highs, pulled back to the imbalance. It lets the imbalance irrespective has decent demands. Because the buyers are in the market holding the imbalance, and boom. Tokyo, London, and New York help creating liquidity around there in that zone. It creates liquidity, it creates liquidity, it creates liquidity. What does that mean? A lot of people trading in that area, right? It makes sense. Now the price moved away from where it creates the money. Yeah. Let me see what this way. That's risky. That's not bad. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the trade on SP500 since the structure and price action still respect that liquidity by not breaking the pattern. Higher low, higher high. You just keep going. Rates are still low. Okay. Dollars getting choppy a bit. Okay. Oil raging the choppy. Still at the low though. Gold showing so far investors are willing to take risk on transferring the fund into an asset. But does it look strong right now? Not really. If it's weak, it potentially fail to make a higher high. If it's going to fail, will it reverse? Basically. Yeah, it's a slow grind. Now for the Ricks. This is me telling myself this. You guys gonna take my advice too. Ignore the damn Ricks. You only care about the Ricks if it actually swept the money or not. That's it. The body tells the real story. Price looks like it's absorbing the liquidity while it's still holding bullish momentum slow. Yeah. Price are having more strength of buyers still controlling the market. I got in the trade and now I'm gonna leave it all night to see how it's gonna play out. Why is this a good trade? Because invalidation is at the support level. If the support level gets broken, price potentially shifts this narrative to balance everything out. It wouldn't make sense for it to continue if it's not going to balance. But it hasn't. Right there. That's a natural move. Yeah. I placed a buy because right now the candle hasn't confirmed saying I'm gonna go lower. There's no confirmation setup saying they're gonna get lower. Price right now is just being rigged. So yes, I may have took the trade a bit too early again, but like I said, it's a good loss because if it fails, since Tokyo started, Tokyo formed a liquidity, bunch of equal highs, small range. It broke a structure. It broke a structure, went back to where it broke, and still holding where it broke the level. So that's when I was if right now price decides to okay. Boom. Boom. After price broke the pattern of the higher low, going for the lower low instead of for the higher high, that's shift. And that shift means potential opportunity for going to the lower low. But we haven't had that confirmation yet. That's why I took it back. You see the yellow right there? It's still respecting this level. Just gotta wait to see how the market's gonna play out for us. We're about to see it close below. Yep, took my trade too early. Let me see. Let me look around for a little bit. Okay. Okay, I was staring at 3-minute time frame, and that's another problem. I'm warning you guys and take this advice. Don't stare at the lower time frame. You'll be faked out too many times. Now, price can just be choppy and raging. Because it already made its move and now it's just getting weak. I'm just saying, one potential behavior can happen. Chop, chop. It is a selling opportunity if we're selling to the support for going down. See, price still respecting that level. It's not breaking lower. Ooh, bless me. Okay. We want to see if the money's going to grab the liquidity right there. The Tokyo high and the New York high. Once it swept the Tokyo high and it's still moving good, meaning it has a good momentum, no weakness of buyers, strong buyers, pushing and moving the market going up. Okay, then I moved my stop loss to break even because it's the first liquidity target. Now, will it continue after that liquidity? That's the question. When money liquidity goes to another liquidity, reaction can change. If not, potential you have a continuation. Still will be choppy for a little bit because it's reacting to money, but still continue if it's not willing to change. Pretty much I'm just waiting for the price to play out right now. So far, I would say the trade is doing good. Still respecting the support level that the resistance that turned into the support level. Break of structure, boom. Still respect. I know the trade is good for sure when I get internal change of character. If I get this movement, the trade is good. If I don't get it, it's going to be choppy or it's going back to the support level down there if the higher high fails. Volume increase for going down. Then when you try to go up, it decreases. But it really move or going anywhere, meaning the price could be absorbing the money from where it broke out. That's money. Man, Gold's just beautiful right now. Gold's clearly showing that smart money is having a risk of more. Risk of meaning they're willing to take a risk, taking a chance, putting the money in the fund into an asset, either SP 500 or gold. Gold is defensive asset, meaning safe haven. So if they're worried about other assets, the money will flow into gold for risk off behavior. Defensive risk off. There are different type of risk on, risk off, depending on behavior. Tap in the community. I'll give you a full education and knowledge and experience on what is a winning pattern that helps you become a profitable trader. Ah, bless me again. I'm allergic to weird behaviors. The war is stressing the market out for the uncertainties. Thank you. Prices reacting right now. Not really happening. Nothing's really happening. Yeah. 15-minute time frame reveals the real move. 3 minutes can be fooling you so much. Oh man. Gold still pushing. Okay. I'm gonna look at gold. I'm looking at it. Damn it. Uh, uh, Traders be like when they feel the FOMO. I would say that has to be accumulation because right now the price is breaking out. Accumulated, broke out. That's the expansion phase happening right now. Okay, I see the money. Money over there. Reverse, 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 reverse. Boom. Okay, we're seeing the levels. The levels, if where money is sitting, and mark them up. Price behaving like it's absorbing the money in that zone. Still no signs of reversals. Volume starts to increase. For that pause candle, volume increase a little bit more. Why? Like that. No, wick at the bottom of that candle, meaning price don't want to go lower. Too much buyers around the area. If the high and high still fails, then it'll be forced to take the buyer's money and potentially go for the real move up. Sweep, but close back inside. And that's still valid for a buying setup because it's respecting this imbalance for it to go up. It's gonna keep bouncing off the floor. Bounce, 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 bounce. The rates are still cooling down. We can see that. Dollar's getting choppy at a little bit. Going up a little bit right now. Didn't really make a big difference unless it's moving away from the structure it created. Oil is still in the liquidity pools that just created, but looks like it wants to near break out of that range. Now, the question is, will the oil go lower? If yes, boom! We're finally seeing assets going up. But if not, it just goes boom, more chance of the asset gold and SP 500 bleeding again. Engulfing candlestick, still weak. The break of structure wasn't that strong if it didn't leave any gap shown, so potentially might reverse. But I can't say for sure until the price goes lower, breaking that level. See, three candle, barely past it. Damn. Well. My problem is this morning, I traded gold, and gold was moving weak, while S&P 500 had a clean reaction. Now, CPI news came out. S&P 500 is moving weak, and gold is having a clean reaction. The market trying not to let me trade the right pair. Man, it's all about reading the behavior and identifying which has a cleaner setup. That one, trade that. Don't just trade because you feel the FOMO. No taking. Lesson learned. Moving on now. Still, we're gonna see how that's gonna play out, but that's all. Okay. 2 in the morning, we have more CPI news. 2 in the morning. Previous is 3%. Will it cut more, or will the interest rate stay the same? If it cuts more, gold and stocks potentially goes higher. But if it stays the same, it might chop. If it goes higher, then it might bleed. See how Trump's speech affects the market tomorrow. I personally find it a little bit funny. So it seems like that we have good trading opportunity coming. Wednesday, we're gonna have to wait and see how it goes. We have an opportunity for London. So anybody who saw me here live right now, I'm telling you guys this. You want me to go live again for trading opportunity, London sesh? Yes. Gold? Yes. Okay. Type in the community. Fire. I'm gonna announce. If you guys want me to go live again for London, announce. I want a fire reaction. Give me a fire reaction. I'll host my live. Let's go. Within my community, I'm not talking about YouTube Live. if prices are not really going anywhere, I'm still gonna leave my trade for a potential weak pull up. Yeah, let's see how it goes for the next 40 minutes. If it's still choppy, then yeah, that makes sense. Let's see how it goes for the next 1 hour. Now just waiting for the trade to play out. If I traded gold, I already smacked take profit, man. This means CPI at 2 in the morning, London such. I be looking at gold. Lock in with me. Let's go. I see you guys within my community. I be up, I be working just for my team. I will elevate you guys with the skill to make the money work for you. That's the goal of it. That's the beauty of it. Independence, power. Let's go. Let's get it. No questions again so far? None? Okay, let's go. I see you guys later. London Sesh. Let's get it.